we're the livability team. As you know, the City of Los Angeles, 96 neighborhood councils are mandated to serve as advocates for their communities. However, at present, neighborhood councils do not have the kind of data tools that they could use to inform themselves and to leverage change. Neighborhood council awareness and usage of existing city data resources is very low. And while Los Angeles is leading the country in terms of pioneering a data portal technology and has developed a dramatic range of new data, it is not yet customized to neighborhood use. We propose to fast-track neighborhood council data access and usage in a project we are calling the New Avenues Initiative to use city data for neighborhood power.
We see the need for our proposal in many areas. The lack of voter engagement in citywide elections, a severe lack of participation in the neighborhood council system, and most importantly, the great disparity in the reported quality of life indexes from neighborhood to neighborhood in our city. Clearly, what these issues show us is an overwhelming lack of community participation in determining their future and the immense diversity in what issues each neighborhood faces.
I'm from Silver Lake, and my neighborhood cares about gentrification and small lots.
I'm from Wall Heights, and my neighborhood cares about affordable housing.
I'm from Watts, and my neighborhood cares about responsive city services.
I'm from Northridge East, and my neighborhood cares about traffic and parking issues.
I'm from Toluca Lake, and my neighborhood cares about traffic.
I'm from Lincoln Heights, and my neighborhood cares about crime and safety.
I'm from Valley Glen, and my neighborhood cares about the environment.
And I'm from Mountwater Village, and my neighborhood cares about the LA River.
So we propose the creation of a neighborhood council dashboard as part of the Los Angeles City Open Data Site. The project would be called the New Avenues Initiative. That initiative will use city data to enable true neighborhood power. This ability to filter data by neighborhood councils is supposed to be available by the summer, according to the city. So the dashboard would contain data specific to the sustainability and livability for each of the 96 neighborhood council areas. This information would be used as an annual index to evaluate the quality of life for area residents at the neighborhood council level, to ensure equity for all Angelenos. In addition, each neighborhood council would generate specific benchmarks that can be compared across all Los Angeles neighborhoods. This would allow neighborhood councils to be better advocates for resources for their specific area and also hold our council members more accountable to our specific needs. So the data areas to determine quality of life would include the similar standards in Mayor Garcetti's 4 priority areas that we are here to discuss tonight: ensuring our communities are the safest in the nation, promoting good jobs for Angelenos all across Los Angeles, creating a more livable and sustainable city, and making Los Angeles the best run city in the United States. We would also want to work with existing alliances, such as the Neighborhood Council Sustainability Alliance, Plan Check NC, and the Emergency Preparedness Alliance to determine key indicators of that quality index. So in order to properly gather and generate the data, we also want one member of each neighborhood council to be trained on how to use LA City Data Site. With this data, each neighborhood council would be able to equitably improve the livability index for all Angelenos. So we ask that Mayor Garcetti make an executive order to fund and establish a dashboard with neighborhood council specific data by March 2016.
Costs for New Avenues will be minimal. According to Lillian Corral, Deputy Chief Data Officer for the city, the Open Data Hub intends to integrate a neighborhood council overlay into its system within the next year. So there would be no financial impact to make the data available. Creating specific dashboards for each neighborhood council will have a one-time cost estimated at less than $200,000. Regular training for neighborhood council members will be needed on the ongoing use of the dashboard and the annual benchmark setting, probably best facilitated by the Department of Neighborhood Empowerment staff, and will cost less than $20,000 annually. In addition to regular training, staff within the city's technology department will need to be available as a help desk to assist neighbor council members on an as-needed basis. It is our understanding that these resources will already be made available by the city and will not be a cost increase by our proposal.
And our public and political support will come directly from the neighborhood councils. By providing feedback on data needs, neighborhood councils will now have an innovative and interactive tool to access city data. The New Avenues initiative would enable neighborhood councils to clearly state their needs to the city's new revenue commission.
Ultimately, the New Avenues initiative will be used by every single neighborhood council to be used as a priority in terms of knowing what to use for funding, knowing what to do in terms of event planning, and knowing what to do in terms of neighborhood projects. Also, the dashboard can be used by current council members, by district supervisors, as well as Mayor Garcetti, to determine what are the specific needs of each neighborhood. Ultimately, this neighborhood council specific data dashboard will be used to determine whether each neighborhood is meeting the specific criteria to live a sustainable and livable neighborhood. Thank you so much, and hopefully you guys are excited to use this new system. Thank you.